open YouTube message to Donald Trump supporters, even now, after strikes on Syria, after talking trash to China and Russia, when he campaigned on a platform of being different than Barack Obama. My message to you is that Donald Trump fucked you. Question is, when are you going to wake up? When are you going to wake up? When are you going to wake up to the idea that independent thinkers have lived and existed since the beginning of time? To think that somebody critical of Donald Trump supports Hillary Clinton? I want to see what's in your water supply. Do you even know what an independent thinker is? Do you even remember what a Ron Paul supporter was? Well, I'll refresh your memory, because I was one. And what I see now are former Ron Paul supporters and others that are literally humping the leg of the state. And they want freedom and liberty for themselves, but not for others. They talked a good line about being aware of the drone attacks and the Middle East being destabilized, but now their greatest concern is a wave of immigration from those very same countries that the U.S. destabilized. Now you tell me if it's sane for people to go in a direction when they could be American refugees one day themselves, to create negative karma for themselves, talking shit and talking trash about people from countries they've never met and they've never known. And you tell me how many terror attacks took place during Hurricane Katrina when our country was weakened. Instead, you have people that have literally lost their Google AdSense under the Donald Trump administration. And they want to keep lying to themselves because their ego will not let them have a spiritual awakening. They were wrong by getting involved in this political messiah, religious nonsense, because that's what it is. It's a religious nonsense with your idols. You want to talk about the Confederate, blah, 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 the monuments coming down, and them now going after George Washington, going after Roosevelt. It's about taking down America's icons and destroying America from within. Trump is an agent of the global empire. And under Donald Trump supporters lost their Google AdSense. Under Donald Trump, Trump supporters had to lay off their staff as they promoted and made excuses and continued these deep state conspiracies. All they've ever done is hurt themselves and their own souls. Where's the brotherly nature amongst us in the independent media, in the alternative media? People going camping, people having real discussions, people making real documentaries about World War III and the real power elite that supersedes China, Russia, and the United States without taking sides and without giving Putin or Trump the benefit of the doubt. Have you met them? Are they your friends? Then why are others acting like they're their brothers and that these men in power that have been placed in power are working on their benefit? You want to talk about independent thinking? We got to talk about something that's becoming extinct. Message to Donald Trump supporters: Donald Trump fucked you. And the Google AdSense apocalypse came under Trump's watch. You want to keep saying the tech industries and Donald Trump are opposed? That's not the understanding and perception that I have. Not when you had a run-up to an election and it was establishment hates Trump, rigged in the favor of Hillary Clinton to start World War III, Donald Trump to stop World War III. When I saw the tech industry giants, YouTube, Facebook, Google, promoting those individuals, promoting those narratives, it was pretty easy to see the psyops. But see, now you're dealing with people that were useful tools for the billion-dollar Google industry that are now feeling the brunt. And some people are wondering how they're going to pay for their home. My message to those people, especially those that are talented, that have the gift of gab: you can survive this. I can survive this. But you have to be true to yourself. You want to keep lying to yourself that it's just you as a Trump supporter that's being hit on YouTube? Well, all these people that are on the other side, right? You want to act like I don't exist? An independent person that's not on the left or the right that's seen all of my videos demonetized, whether it be civil unrest, World War III, China, Russia. Ooh, I said the bad words. Go ahead and demonetize this. And of course I'm going to go on demand because I'm going to keep discussing what's going on and I'm not going to let YouTube control the situation. I only wish that those that literally made a killing during the rise of Trump as they saw their Google Analytics rise and rise and rise and then drop. The system brought Donald Trump up under the fears of a World War III under Hillary Clinton. And people that were known war criminals and bastards, servants of the New World Order, talk trash about Donald Trump to reinforce the reverse psychology narrative that the establishment hates Trump. The establishment hates Trump. The establishment hates Trump. John McCain hates Donald Trump. John McCain hates Donald Trump. Oh my God, Donald Trump must be good. And then you see literally the USS John McCain up in the grill of the South China Sea with China telling the U.S. Navy over 10 times to get the fuck out of our waters. What is it going to take for those people to understand what's going on? Will it take nukes going off? No. They may not use nukes. China and Russia are more likely to use more modern weapons that are not going to cause an international outcry. See, that's what the United States is good at. Even under Donald Trump. Killing little children in Yemen, Afghanistan, Iraq. And, you know, you think about these alternative media figures that sat there on stage and on camera that built up their base on anger against the wars of Bush and Obama. To sit there and push a narrative that the deep state is forcing Donald Trump's hand. You know, it reminds me of that moment where I feel like I offended someone, about a year ago, when I said that you compromise your soul. And everything that we supposedly stand for. When you support the widespread demonization of innocent men, women, and children. And that's what's happening. The entrapment of human souls is taking place. And this is where we segue and I get into my spiritual commentary. It's actually going to be a section of my upcoming book. You're probably going to check it out or want to check it out when it comes out. Because you're too accustomed to this left-right paradigm. And you're missing the larger picture. You're missing the larger picture. That this new world order already exists. And that China and Russia are not outside that new world order. And that the current puppet-in-chief selection is there to do his job. And Obama was there as a selection to do his job. As was George W. Bush and Bill Clinton. The question is, what awaits us now? My last thoughts. Spiritual awakening. A spiritual awakening from within. See, I just lost all my income because of all this stuff going on. But I have faith that I will be provided for. That I will be able to provide for myself. There are those amongst us that call themselves Christians. That identify with being a Christian conservative. Well, is a Christian conservative Americana more important than actually being a real follower of Christ and the teachings of Jesus Christ? Apparently so. So my last thoughts, we're obviously in a petri dish of souls and physical bodies that are here to learn things. And some people have chosen to learn things the hard way. But going back to my opening statements, Donald Trump supporters, Donald Trump has fucked you. And for those of you on YouTube and other places that have promoted the rise of Donald Trump, only to see your own AdSense demonetized, when the fuck are you going to wake the fuck up to the fact that you've been fucked and somewhere, someplace, they are laughing at you?